I'm a fan of fighters. There are some that I've praised the hell out of, and there are some that I like but wish they would stop re-releasing. But there are times when a really good fighter comes along that truly stands out. And today, I'm going to be talking about Skullgirls.
Obviously, I'll be talking about the Encore Edition. This game was developed by indie developer Reverge Labs and was co-published by Autumn Games and Konami. There was an issue between the two publishers a while back concerning the patches of the console version, but I won't go into full detail about that. The Encore Edition was co-published by Marvelous AQL and Autumn Games. The plot of the game involves 8 ladies' struggle to seek out the Skull Heart. This item can grant a woman's wish. However, if said person is impure of heart, it will corrupt her wish and it will change her into a Skullgirl. The game revolves around each playable character trying to find the current Skullgirl Marie and defeat her to claim the Skull Heart. This game will feel similar to that of BlazBlue or Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Due to its similar combo juggle style, and the engine was intentionally modeled after Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but thankfully it's more balanced than Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This game incorporates those similar game mechanics such as tag team based combat, character assists, snapbacks, and delayed hyper combos. The basic control scheme, like in many fighters, is a 6-button layout. There is also the light, medium, and heavy setup for punches and kicks. I do recommend going through most of the training mode before getting into any matches. The game does have a learning curve, so it helps that this, along with other fighting games, have these to teach you the basics. This game has a crazy cast of characters, such as Philia, a teenage girl with a parasite on her head named Samson, Cerebella, a circus performer who wears a hat with large muscles, Miss Fortune, who's a cat girl who can literally throw her head at people. Oh my god, that's so badass! Peacock, a 1920s cartoon-like character who can use living bombs. Valentine, who's a ninja/nurse hybrid. Double, not that Double, this Double. She is a monster that takes the form of a nun, and she copies the moves of the other fighters. Parasol, the princess of the Canopy Kingdom, and the leader of its elite military squad. And Painwheel, a girl who got kidnapped by Valentine and got turned into a monster after being infused with parasites and Skullgirl blood. The characters in this roster are all different in both appearance and moveset. That feels fresh every time you try out each character for the first time. But a problem I have with this game is the fact that the roster itself is too short. Thankfully, we did get a DLC character named Squiggly, who's a zombie opera singer. As of this video, no other DLC characters have been released, but the developers have promised 5 more characters to come in the near future, so I, along with many other players, look forward to that. Like all fighting games these days, the game has a story mode and arcade mode that you can go through quickly. Good luck going against the final boss, Marie. If you thought that Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat was tough, then you haven't faced someone like Marie, who throws out a lot of powerful attacks, and she has 3 forms. She switches forms when you get halfway done and close to done with the fight. But that's when she gets tougher, when she starts attacking faster, so you better be quick on your feet in this fight. The graphics are gorgeous.
What are you looking at, you pervert?
Anyway, the hand-drawn graphics look great, and each character sprite has approximately 1,400 hand-drawn frames of animation. That's really impressive since that's the most amount that any fighting game has put out.
God damn it, pay attention! This ain't no fan service anime!
Some may argue about the fact that there's little to no 3D in the game, which would be a dumb complaint. Hey, it's the internet, people like to bitch. But I think that's the charm of the game. Don't get me wrong, I like modern day graphics as much as the next person, but when a game goes for what Skullgirls did, you get this old school vibe from it. I can also praise this game for its catchy jazz music. The music was composed by Michiru Yamane, who's most known for her work in the Castlevania series. I can't get the music out of my head sometimes, it's that good. Yamane's score is a great mixture of haunting goth themes, jazz, and rock. The music flows with each fight, and it matches the music in every stage in the game. Now, when I was recording and playing some matches with some friends, I noticed how laggy the online can be. I won't fault the game for that too much because I'm not sure if it's a problem with the game itself or either mine or my friends' online connection were just slow at the time. Oh well, at least there's a spectator mode. Looking towards your direction, Vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Some extras include an art gallery, which I know it's nothing special, but the art here is really good. But an extra worth noting is Marie 300%. Obviously it's tougher than fighting Marie normally, due to the fact that it takes more damage to finish her off, but you've gotta love the humor in it.
Overall, Skullgirls is a fantastic fighting game, with a fun cast of characters, well done fighting mechanics, and an overall well-made fighting game. And that's why I give Skullgirls a 9 out of 10. Peace out.